Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy today accused Russia of committing the most terrible war crimes since the Second World War. In a graphic address to the United Nations Security Council, he accused his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin's forces of creating mass starvation and shooting and raping civilians.
I'm addressing you in memory of the civilians who died, who were shot and killed in the back of their head after being tortured. Some of them were shot on the streets, others were thrown into wells, so they died there in suffering. The civilians were crushed by tanks while sitting in their cars in the middle of the road.
Europe correspondent at Euronews, Shona Murray, joins us from Strasbourg. Thanks for joining us tonight, Shona. Vladimir Zelenskyy, we heard a little bit of what he had to tell the UN Security Council, not holding back, as he called on them to act now or else just dissolve itself.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, described in harrowing detail the grave war crimes he's borne witness to in Bucha over the past few days. Discussions around the use of rape as a tool of war, the witnessing of children, the rape of their mothers, the slaughter of innocent citizens, the cutting out of tongues of citizens, mass executions. And he called for essentially, restructuring of the UN Security Council, because Russia, as a permanent member of the Security Council, can easily veto any resolutions when it comes to Ukraine, which it has been doing for the past 10 years when it comes to Syria, and any resolutions, basic humanitarian access and resolutions against Bashar al-Assad. It's been blocking for the past 10 years. So he made the point that if there isn't reform, then how can someone like Vladimir Putin or Russia face justice?
Now, Shona, the European Commission has also confirmed an import ban on Russian coal and a ban on Russian ships entering EU ports. It's all part of their latest sanctions package. Tell us more.
Yeah, so the EU is constantly working on new sanctions, and the Commission already has laid out sanctions in the event of grave breaches of the Geneva Conventions, the use of chemical weapons and so on. And after what we saw in Bucha over the past few days, you see serious war crimes and atrocities committed using conventional weapons. So obviously the EU had to respond. We've seen the first time energy sanctions, €4 billion worth in relation to coal, sanctions on the industries such as agricultural industries, 4 new banks representing 23% of the Russian banking sector. Nothing on oil or gas yet, but Ursula von der Leyen did say that there will be discussion about sanctioning oil, and that the gas sanctions will probably evolve over the next few months, because as we see this war being prosecuted by Putin, it'll be morally repugnant to allow any EU member state engage in any sort of transaction with Russia, particularly for the amount, almost €1 billion a day when it comes to energy transactions. So I think that's something that will evolve. I mean, the EU really is waiting for just another round of atrocities to happen. I spoke to NATO sources tonight that say that Bucha is really just the start of things to come.